Inside the next row, that is the 49 machine of Braden Noble out of Janesville, Wisconsin. Outside of him, the 61 of James Amundred. And inside the next row, the 25 of Tyler Vincentich. Outside of him, the 11 of Dallas Conniff. Inside the next row is the 87 of Gregory Witt Jr. And then the 104 of Trenton Sawyer. Inside the next row is going to be the 124 of Tyler Bush. Outside of him is going to be the 534 of Adam DeLubac. That's all the time I got. Green flag, we're racing! Then it's Seth Hansen, Sean Murphy, that's Bradley Lounsbury, and then it's 44, David Pausch. Whoa, look out, into turn one. Coming out of turn one, we're 4, 5, there's action everywhere. Look how they're checking up into turn 3 and 4. The 3 wide, whoa, 104 goes high for the wall. That's Sawyer. And it looks like we got a Chicago traffic jam in the middle of the field there. Julie Hendricks trying to get away from it. Here comes the 252 of Gary Cavan Jr., though, now to get around her. But your leader is car 313, one of the Schroeder Builders, but not for long, as Dakota Paris, who won by like a bumper last time they were here, looking to take the lead now. Here comes the 151 of David Cavan now. David Cavan now looking to grab that spot. Dallas Conniff and Brian Nalen Jr. making contact. Everybody else going along here. Tanya Hansen trying to get around Justin Tyler. And we got a big group in the back there as the 718 of Julie Hendricks, the 104 of Sawyer, and outside of him, that'd be the 105 of Sean Murphy. And we're thick up there in the middle again as the 252 of Gary Cavan Jr., Hunter Nason in the 1.50, and Justin Tyler. Here comes Dallas Conniff. Whoa, Tyler and Conniff making contact. Those two are top 5 in points. Oh no, the 313 of Schroeder gets spun out by David Cavan Jr. Julie Hendricks spins out. Schroeder on the infield. In the dirt. I don't think it's gonna make you go faster. Oh, we're every which way but loose for the 252 of Cavan and Hansen. And here comes Brian Nalen Jr. And we're 3 wide with Conniff and Tyler and Bannister. Wow, there's a lot of names here. Here comes DeLubac in the Chucky machine, that 534 car on the back of Cavan Jr., but Hansen's not going to let him go without a fight. Tanya Hansen looking to challenge. Oh, she's losing some ground, though. Nalen Jr. trying to grab that 3rd spot, looks like 5th spot away. Wow. Everybody going around DeLubac, challenging Nalen Jr. The Chucky machine really bringing it on. Bannister and Hansen making contact. Here comes Amundred. And now it's DeLubac on the inside of Nalen Jr. We're still 3 wide with Amundred, Hansen, and Bannister. Hansen in the middle in the 89 car. Whoa, she's going high. We got a battle in the back. As they're getting there, it's Tyler and Conniff battling for 3rd and 4th. DeLubac trying to catch the 3rd and 4th place car. Here comes your battle for the lead. Dakota Paris and David Cavan. Brian Nalen Jr. way high. Whoa, look out! Oh, Hansen and Nalen getting into it. Nalen way up high.
White flag getting ready to come out for our leader. There comes our leader. And he's got lap traffic. This could play a part as to who's going to win. As Dakota Paris has now got Seth Hansen in front of him. David Cavan right behind him. Who's going to win this race? Here they come out of turn 4. Here we go. Dakota Paris wins. Oh, Nalen Jr. into the wall at the top. Everybody else going around. A Mundred. There goes Hansen and Vicetich. There goes Bennett. Hunter Nason gets through. We did it. Oh, and Brian Nalen's got a little bit of a smoky tire. That's no good. He's going to make it 2 in a row. Make some noise. It's Dakota Paris. Sponsored by Richie's Smokin' Barbecue. I think I just seen you here a couple weeks ago, didn't I?
Yep.
But you're in a different car now.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? Now, did you have a Bonneville? No, Bonneville. No, same car. Okay, all right. Let's talk about that. I mean, you know how hard it is trying to talk about the race? I can't imagine trying to drive the race. You had traffic. I'm thinking, here we go. I mean, Cavan was going to make a move. Tell us about the race.
Oh, I thought Kevin was making a move, and with everyone going into the pits, I had nowhere to go.
Who do you want to thank, sir? This is 2 in a row, correct? Yeah. Now, last week, or 2 weeks ago, you won by like what, a bumper? Yeah, it was close. That was like a photo finish. All right, who do you want to thank?
Richie's Barbecue.
So they can see you. Otherwise, yeah, there you go. See, they want to see you. All right.
Richie's Barbecue, Rockford BMX, Beard Boys BMX, Mom, Dad, brother, everyone that helps out on the car. Yep.
What would you say to somebody who's thinking about racing these cars? What would you say to them?
Go for it. It's a real cheap division.
How much would you say? $500 you could have a car race ready to go?
Yep. All you have to do is gut it out and chain doors.
There you go. One more time, Rockford Speedway. It's Dakota Paris. That was a good race. I remember that first night of the year that we raced the Sixers. I think it took them a half hour to get past last.